Uh-oh.
Oh,
Hey, can you hear me?
let's see.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I sure can. Yes, I sure can.
Okay. I'm sorry. I got a new computer, so I didn't want to connect to nothing. So I'm sorry.
Oh no, no. I am 1 month into mine. I have a new phone as well.
Okay.
I've had an iPhone for 2 weeks and I haven't learned how to turn it off yet. I don't even know how to turn it off.
Okay.
Done. Done. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay.
Good, good, good. So how was the festivities for the week? Your family reunion, family get together?
Yeah, we have family reunion on Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, we
Oh.
always have reunion first weekend of July. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So where is the family from?
Well, we're here in States, but a lot of people came from up north, Texas.
Okay.
Yeah, mainly up north in Texas. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh, nice. Now, are you more of a participator? Are you more of a runner of the program? Or you just want to chill? Or is this your day to sit back? Or
Yeah, you saying at the reunion, as far as
Mhm.
doing the reunion, I'm a participator, but sometimes they have me post stuff on Facebook for them. But other than that, more of a participator. Yeah,
Oh, well, I want to thank you, Miss Tanya. How do I Tanya?
it's Tanya.
Tanya,
It's
Tanya,
Tanya.
Tanya,
Yeah.
Tanya. I just want to thank you because I had been looking for uh, uh like new foods and whatnot, and coming across the truck. And
Uh-huh.
then when I went to your page, I saw the past events that you had been at. I said, oh,
Oh yeah.
oh my goodness. So I just want to start off.
Yeah.
I just want to start off with that. Um, Hi, my name is Morris Champion, Will Stevenson, the MooRRooM. This is Miss Tanya, TasteTations by Tan. Uh, we had connect,
Right.
we had all connected at the Juneteenth at Kimbrough Park, June
Right.
19th. Her booth was there, and I like good food. And her daughter
Right.
came through with as well. So I look at that as something like a building block.
Right.
It's like an inside corporation where it's right there.
Right.
So I want to say when did that do you think was instilled in you to have that building block for a business within?
Well, from the beginning, I've always been. I like to entertain. So from the
Mm,
beginning, I started out with I went to bartending school or whatever because I don't know, that's just something I want to do. So I
mhm.
went to bartending school, but it didn't work out good for me as far as trying to find places to bartend. So I just really done mostly parties, like private parties and stuff like that. And then I got into party buses. I got into
Mm.
doing party buses, and I did that probably about I say probably about 3 years. I helped out a lady in Charlotte, and just doing party buses, booking party buses and all that stuff. And then she got me connected with people that was doing the limos. So I had
Okay.
connection. Like if anybody needed to book anything, that's what I was doing. So I enjoyed the entertainment life or whatever. So and then I ended up going to dental hygiene school. Well, I've been in dental field for 25 years, 26 years almost now. So ended up going to dental hygiene school 2016 after I was a dental assistant. So after I finished that, I was just like, I work at the VA Medical Center, so I've been there 16 years. So pretty much, I was just like, I gotta find something to when I retire that I can be able to fall back on. So therefore, I just said, let me start doing something. So right before the pandemic, I decided to do alcohol infused popcorn. That's what I decided to do. And so I said, well, I said I'm gonna have to start. I mean, make a business of this thing. So I started doing that, and then I come up with the name TasteTations by Tan. I just went down the list of, just went through the list of the alphabets, like different names in the dictionary, and then I
Yeah.
just came up with TasteTations by 10. I said, oh, that's nice. And so the colors I have on my shirt, I don't know if you can see it or not.
Yellow.
It's all different colors. Yeah, it's all different colors. And so that means variety. So I just said, that's what the colors are, variety. So I don't know. Then I just pretty much started from there. I just said I needed to do something. So I just decided to do that. And so now I've emerged to doing concessions because I said, well, I don't want to just cater to people doing alcohol or something with alcohol, and I need to do other stuff. So that's how I decided to go ahead and I started after that I started doing the well, my daughter had the Italian ice, and then we had cotton candy. I also have a organic cotton candy, but I haven't really bought that out yet. As far as I need to get another cotton candy machine because I only have one, so I got to get another cotton candy machine. So I do have the organic cotton candy. I had to go do some things to make sure that it's considered organic in case somebody want to say, oh, that's not organic. So I had to go do the challenge to find that. So I have all that together. So I may do that next year as far as bringing out the organic cotton candy. But I have it. I just haven't started it at the events yet.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever. Yeah. Now, as far as my daughter, that's when the pandemic was when they was giving out the checks for the kids, and she wanted the iPhone. I said, we're not going to see. I don't know how much iPhones cost, but they are ridiculously high. I said, we need to do something that's going to bring us more money in. So I said, think of something that you want to do business-wise, and you can help me. So she wanted to do shaved ice at first. And I said, well, like Pelicans or whatever. And so I was just looking into other stuff, and I come up with the Italian ice. So as far as doing the Italian ice, and I also have a homeboy that does Italian ice too. It's kind of a little bit more simple. You just scoop it out instead of squirting out the syrup and all that stuff, putting ice on like a shaved ice. So that's what we decided to do for her, but she wanted her own logo. She didn't want to do TasteTations by 10, so her name is TK's Treats, but she's still under my business, TasteTations by 10. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So pretty much that's how it's going. And like I said, we still adding stuff as we go. Like we got the funnel cakes, we got the fried Oreos. We have other things coming like lemonade. We're trying to make our own lemonade and all that good stuff. So we have other stuff coming in the makings.
I want to ask, with that creativity, was that instilled when you were younger? Like, did you have a stand or anything like that? Or was it something that you picked up along the way?
I just picked up along the way. Cause like I said, from when I was younger, I used to braid hair. So I always was about hustling. That was me.
Okay.
I always was pretty much a hustler. That was just all me. So now I'm just putting in I wouldn't say legal hustle. Always legal, but it's just I just always was a hustler. So yeah.
The cash payment lifestyle, whatever it is. And I want to thank you because y'all's the folk who I came through who did my hair back in the day. Like when I think about when I think about the 90s, I think about all those people who were braiding hair, cutting yards, all the high school dudes that was already giving you fades when they was 14, 15. Every single one of them got a place, got a business, you know what I'm saying, had a food truck or something in the works where it's always coming back. So what is, I wanted to ask, for your equipment, is there, I don't know anything about it, so I must ask, what is it about, is there any trials of getting to that equipment? Like as far as, like you said, the popcorn machine, or making sure you have the correct ingredients for anything that you're putting out. What is that process like? Like getting to those?
Okay, well, as far as the infused popcorn now, as far as that, it took me a little while to get that. I had to make some, have people taste it and stuff like that. So they let me know what's good, what's not. So that's how I tweaked that. Now, as far as the cotton candy, I get that from a vendor. So I really don't, it's just about finding the which flavor that more people would like. As far as that. Now I'm gonna say the biggest dilemma that I had was for the funnel cake fryer. For my very first event that I had manufactured in May in Mooresville, I just had 2 house fryers, and that did not work at all because anytime that you put stuff inside of a fryer, the temperature goes down. So it was like it took a long time for me to cook the funnel cake. So I had long line. I had people turning around and everything. So I talked to I have a mentor person that he's from South Carolina. So he's the one that really told me what to do, what kind of fryer to look for. But I finally found a fryer that I could use, because all of the fryers right now, because of the shortage, they don't have any in stock because they're waiting on one piece, and they said they wouldn't have it until October. And I said, I can't wait that long. So I went on Google, everything, social media, different stuff, trying to find a fryer, and I found one in South Carolina. So I went all the way down there from this man and bought a fryer. So, but as far as that, I think that's probably been the hardest thing, really much to find. But everything else has been okay. It's just about having money. Had to work overtime to get all my stuff pretty much. But other than that, I think that was the biggest dilemma.
Yeah. What are some of the events that you? Well, I'll say this. What was the first vendor event like for you? Like, what was it like going into that? What was that first one like for you?
Okay, the very first was in 2021, and the 2021 wasn't good. I was picking all the wrong vending events. Like I've learned that over the time that you got to know which ones to choose and which one not to choose. So
okay.
21 wasn't a good year for me. Yeah, it wasn't a good year for me. Yeah.
So I was like, so when you're mapping that out afterwards, you know what I'm saying? You go through the vendor event, it doesn't go the way you were thinking. So what is it next? Like, what are you thinking next? All right, I need to do this. Let me look for this. When was that time that you found that right sweet spot for you to get into?
Well, as far as deciding which ones to choose for the next time, I just pretty much I would look more into the events. I wouldn't just go because somebody said, oh, somebody's having a vendor event. I would go and make sure what their history is as far as all the events that they've been having. Because if they haven't been having a history of doing vendor events, something like that, I say I'm not going to touch them. Yeah. Because some people just do pop-up shops and don't know what they're doing or whatever, or they more care about their money and not the vendors itself. It makes money, or just anything. So yeah, I'm all that now as far as which ones to choose and which ones not to choose.
Now, I saw those birthday parties. When did that idea come in to do the birthday parties as well?
Well, that was for this year. I would say towards the end of last year, I said that I was just going to not only just do vending events, but do birthday parties as well. Especially that I decided to do the funnel cakes and the fried Oreos and stuff like that. So I just decided, and I want to do more with parties as far as I want to be able to provide the people with a whole what you say, probably a whole vibe. Like with I want to be able to do more. Like instead of just the funnel cakes and the fried Oreos, like I said, I want to do lemonades, and I don't know. It's more things that I'll probably be thinking of to come up, but I just want to do a whole little section for the parties, other than Italian ice and all that. So yeah, so I don't know, just I just want to do more than just vending at a vending event. I want to be able to do special events. Even if it's weddings or anything like that, I still want to be able to do all that. Yeah.
Hey, we down at the soccer complex, whenever they had those concessions for all those soccer games out there, on the Saturdays and Fridays, sometimes they have the concessions open, sometimes they don't. So hey, I come through that soccer complex and I smell some what was out there. I know who it is. I know who it is. I know who it is. Who are some of those supporters? Do you have any behind the scene supporters that have been there? Like you said, the mentor down in South Carolina. Are there any others that have given you those little bits that maybe you had a little bit of questioning on, but once you got that bid, it was like, okay, we can do this.
Yeah. I have well, I can't really say no, I have a couple of business friends that here and there, just like, even if they give me one gem, that helps me out a lot, because it may be, even though we may not be doing the same thing, I mean, saying just that little bit to help me out with anything. I have a couple of friends that have little business, so they help me out with things, with everything. But my biggest MVP person is my mom. She's 83 years old. I don't know if you remember seeing her out there, but she don't look 83. But when I say she's there with me, hands down. When I say, yeah, she's there for me, all the way around. Yep.
Now, was she the creator as well with the foods and whatnot? Was she able to do the creations as well? Like whenever you were young?
No, Mama. Well, she used to do hair when
okay.
So that was the thing with me starting to do the hair thing, and all that good stuff. And like I said, my daddy was doing landscaping, so both of them had their own little things of doing their own little small business. So yeah. Yeah.
See, passed down. They had it.
Yeah.
You have it. Daughter has it now. Is there a chance teaching, giving out courses, showing people how to do this? Is that in the future anywhere?
Yeah, now that's a good question, because I have thought about that, like as far as maybe, when I get some more time behind me, as far as maybe doing little business classes, saying, of the hard things that took me, that maybe something that I may be able to give people something to help them to not to do what to do. Because really everything I've learned, everything on my own, and I wouldn't say it's from trial and error, it's from trial and learning, because I wouldn't say it's error, because you're just learning as you go. So it's a lot that I've been learning on my own. So yeah. So I wouldn't mind. I have a lot of people that ask me how to get, do your LLCs, because I know a lot of people try to go do a company do the LLCs. You don't have to do that. You can do it yourself. So you know what I'm saying? If it's something that people don't know, I don't mind giving those gems to them. Yeah. Yeah.
What would, for someone coming into this line of business, what are some gems that you would be able to give to someone else?
I would say my main thing is two things. I would say it's okay to fail. It's okay to fail. Get back up, do it again. It's okay to fail. And number two, your people that you probably around every day is not really happy for you. They may act like they're happy for you, but they're not really happy for you. So you got to keep it moving, keep it pushing, keep it moving.
It is funny because I literally had that same conversation yesterday. Another lady,
Right.
literally, she was like, "Look, I had to realize everybody around you ain't for you." And I was just like,
That's
and
right.
now that you say it as well, so I must ask now, what are some of your processes of realizing that? What was it like realizing something like that and getting to the part where it's like, I'm not going to take it personal anymore. It is what it is. I got to keep moving.
Yeah. I would say you might have some people like, is that what you really want to do? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, like naysayers, like, you know what I'm saying? They don't, just because they don't see my vision don't mean I can't see my vision, because we you know what I'm saying, what's for me is what's for me. If what's for them is what's for them. I mean, yeah, everybody's not gonna always see your vision, but you gotta have tough skin, because everybody, like I said, if you don't have tough skin, it ain't for you. It's not for you. You gotta keep it pushing. Everybody, yeah, it's not.
Now, after that, those first couple events that you were in, when did it come into your mind that you're like, you know what, we're fine, like we're fine with this?
Yeah. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this year is when I realized I said this is it. I'm fine with this. Like, and then every event you learn something to do better for the next event. There's never one event that I haven't learned something from, maybe from somebody else. I see something, or just for something that I'm doing, that I figure out, okay, so next time this is what we're gonna do next time, because you want to make it because from the beginning it was kind of hard, like loading stuff on the trailer. Because right now I just have a regular trailer, so as far as loading stuff on the trailer, taking it off, so we've been learning how to maneuver a little bit better. So every event you always learn something new for the next time to get better. So whatever. Not saying that you still may not fail doing something, but that's fine, because you just learn as you go. But I'm just saying is every event we learn something new, or something better to do for the next one. Yeah.
So, after the last one, is there anything that you're going to be carrying into the next one? Like what was the last thing that you picked up on for yourself?
But the last one, let's see. On the last one, let's see. Pretty much, okay. So let's see. On the last one, what did we pretty much learn on the last one? Well, actually, for the last one, I went and bought a tarp. I went and bought a tarp for my trailer, so therefore I didn't really have to worry about taking everything off for the by using the tarp. So
Ah,
that keeps everything covered. So that was one less thing we had to worry about taking everything off, because
mm,
I can just cover up with the tarp. But like I
mm.
said, I'm going to invest in a trail, an actual enclosed trailer, so that can be a whole lot easier for me. So I've been looking for one of those, this good reasonable price.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
you seem a little bit busy, but I'm sure there's some time. So, whenever you have some time, what do you like to do for fun
What I like to do
or
for I don't
relax,
right.
or either one?
Yeah. Well, my mind is always turning, trying to figure out what to do next for my business. That's what I'm always pretty much always doing. But me and my daughter, we might do care wins. Well, now that it's summertime, you know what I'm saying, we might do care wins where we can get there. Uh we just ride out different places. We don't do too much. Because now I'm like, when I say I'm busy, like every weekend doing something,
I
I'm busy like every.
Oh yeah, I scrolled. I said, wait a minute. I was like the 23rd, the 21st, 19th, 18th, 20th. I said, oh wow, okay, okay, they out there, out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
I said, they are
yeah. But
out there,
again,
out
that's what
there.
we like to do. Take little family time together to do things or whatever. So most of our downtime would be after October. From October to like March, that's most of our downtime. We can do more stuff, maybe take a little trip here and there, stuff like that. But other than that, when it's warm, we hustling.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that. Now, I'm pretty sure uh you already have some ideas lined up for the winter time. Is there anything that you really want to get done before the end of the year? Like you're like, this is something that I want to do, or this is something where I want to cater to, or another business I want to bring in. Is it something you want to get done before the end of the year or start?
I actually, yeah, it actually is. I'm, like I said, I'm in the dental field, so I'm trying to. Well, I also do whitening toothpaste on the side. That's what I do on the side. But I want to do the whitening, like the instant whitening, what you do it with the light and all that stuff. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to get that. So when I'm on downtime from the concessions, then I can do that from like November to probably like March or something like that for doing the teeth whitening. So that's something else that I'm trying to get into. So yeah, it's never a dull moment. Yeah. Yeah.
Look, it doesn't need to be a dull moment. Look, I see smiles, I see happiness. It's funny when you said my wheels are always turning. I was like, as soon as you started this, I could see that. I could see
Yeah.
that. And um, when did you come into your own with that? because I will say there was a lot of kids that had that imagination, that creativity. I got to stay busy. We own this, we own this, we own this. And some kids get told, sit down, stay over there, do this, stay in line. When was it your time to be like, I'm setting my own path here and we're going for it?
Yeah. 2019, that's when I decided. I mean, did I say that? Yeah, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it because when you keep putting stuff off, you never get nowhere. Like I said, it's okay to fail, so you just gotta go start it. You know what I'm saying? Just learn as you go. Learn as you go. So you keep putting it off, you'll never get there. It's never the best time to start is like now.
Yes.
Like don't wait, be like put it off, put it off, put it off. So like I said, I've been putting stuff in, like I don't went from the infused popcorn and now I'm all the way up to the, like I said, the funnel cakes, the fried Oreos. That was something that I never thought I would do. But like I said, my mind is always turning. So that's why I said I gotta do more than just infused popcorn for adults. I gotta do something for the kids too. So like I said, you gotta be able to cater to everybody. You know what I'm saying? If you want to really make money, you gotta cater to everybody for something. Yeah.
So was the pandemic difficult at all during this process?
Not really, because like I said, I was doing the infused popcorn, so I had a lot of people that would order and I can mail it, stuff like that, or I would meet them and give them the popcorn or something like that. So that was okay. Yeah, that wasn't too bad for me, because like I said, I had just launched the popcorn that year, 2020, and the pandemic came like that February, March, or whatever of that same year. So that was all right. I mean, people was buying the popcorn from me. Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually finding more business people that I've been talking to, conversing with. It seems that as soon as the pandemic hit, that was almost the time of, oh, thank you. It was like a helpful thing. Like I'm not running into too many people that's saying this was terrible. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't muster up anything. It seemed like the time to really get in your creative bag, like really get in there. There was there's no one really standing in your way. There was so much time on your hands. So what was that time available for you before the pandemic? Like, was that time, was that available at all, or?
Well, it gave me more time to think, because like I said, at my job, we wasn't working on patients. So that gave me more time to think and work. I mean, think of what I want to do. Cause like I said, 2020 is when I had the infused popcorn. Then 21 was when I came in with the Italian ice and all that other good stuff. And then that's when I thought about the funnel cake, doing the funnel cakes and fried Oreo. So it gave me more time to think. So it worked out fine. And like I said, I was doing the whitening toothpaste as well. So that was in 2021. So like I said, it helped me. I mean, it was good for me. Yeah, it was because we had to come to work anyway. So I was just sitting there. So that gave me time to scroll on the internet, have my mind thinking about different stuff. So yeah, that helped me out a lot.
So what is do you have another event planned now? What's coming up next for you?
Brown Borders, he's doing the BB Skills football thing, and but I won't be making money there. I just be help giving out to the kids. He wants everybody to give out anything that you have for free, which I'm fine with that. So I'm gonna go out and give out my Italian ice that day. To the kids. Yeah.
What date is that on? Is that at the 11th?
On the 9th. On the 9th on Saturday.
9th. Oh, okay. Oh, where will that be at?
That is, hold on, Center Street. It is, hold on, I can tell you right now.
Because I remember seeing the flyer for it earlier, sometime last
week. It's on, hold on, it is, here it go, it is, well,
I thought I had it.
It's right here. I'm trying to get the little thing, BB Skills. It's 474 North Center Street.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Not far at all.
yeah, it's from 10 to 1. It's Saturday the 9th. I thought I said the 8th, but it's Saturday, which is the 9th, and it's from 10 to 1. Yeah, 10 to 1.
Right.
Yep, 474 North Center Street.
Oh, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Miss Tan, listen. There's some folk I run into, but I am glad I ran into you. I'm glad I met you.
Oh yeah.
Because there you have a creative energy that I enjoy. Like, and I also see that you have ways of getting through whatever obstacles or stumbling blocks may be in your way. And
right.
That was something instilled with me, with my parents. And I see that was the same instilled to you as well. And you giving the same thing out to others. And
I
want to thank you for being a blessing, because also what you were explaining as well is like, I didn't go to chef school. I didn't go here or there, but none of that stood in your way. None of the titles stood in your way. You didn't need a title. You had to go get it.
Right.
Just go get it. Keep working. I want to thank you for being on. I want to have you back, especially after this next event, just to recap what was going on from there, because I know you're gonna have something learned from there. I know you're gonna have another gym.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna have another gym. Especially with the Italian ice, what all will be the setup? Like what goes into that setup of just the Italian ice for that?
Well, I get that from a vendor, but like I said, it's pretty much I just scoop it out and put it in the cups for the kids. It's not too much. That's why I said it was sort of easier. That's why I wanted my daughter to do it. I didn't want her to do something that had too much work to it or whatever. So you just basically scoop it out. Well, you decide how many scoops you're gonna give or whatever, but you just basically scoop it out. But you have to decide which flavors depending on which event you go to. Like if it's more of an adult event, you might want to do more the flavors that more the adults may like or whatever. So it just depends. And like Saturday, I may just have tie-dye. I may just have tie-dye and cotton candy. I'm assuming I might just have those two, maybe. And I might do rainbow. I don't know. Whatever comes to my heart for that day, that's what I have for Saturday. Yeah.
And also, for anyone who ever watches this, just go back and listen to what she said. Her daughter has a business, and she made sure that it wasn't difficult. It wasn't one of those, oh man, I got to make sure the machine's plugged up. I got to make sure the battery's here. Do we have an outlet? Will it melt? Do we have this? What kind of, like, the setup seems simple enough where all she has to do is just focus on giving it out, scooping, giving it out, scooping, giving it out. She doesn't have to worry about any other thing. So that
and keeping the cooler closed. You gotta make sure you keep the cooler locked, because you don't want the air to get in the coolers to melt it. So that's it. That's all she gotta do. Make sure those coolers is locked every time she take it out, and that's it. So hopefully she comes and helps Saturday. I don't know if she's gonna be able to come or not, because I think she got plans, so it might just be me out there, which is fine. But hopefully she comes. We'll see.
Oh, okay. Well, Miss Tanya, I want to thank you for coming on. I want to thank you for your gems, and TasteTations by Tan. They here, so go get it. Check them out on Facebook as well. And please come on back. Please come on back. And thank you.
I'll be back.
Thank you. Oh.